Welcome back. This be Channel 1 TV. This be Football Made in Ghana. For this network talk, my name is Nathan Kwama. In studio guest Mo Shaban and then Eko Amwesi. On the Zoom, be Honorable Kwabena Woyome, Chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports. The Baba Yara matter there, we all talk. We all know the problem they come. We talk, as we talk, Magic Bar of the FA, it tells us that the Angolans, they play for air inside. Or the business say, why? They play for air inside. No problem. Today, CAF dropped the hammer. This be the statement where CAF release. They talk say the Baba Yara Stadium now, no, it be very unsatisfactory. It means say, you know, they say they withdraw approval for Baba Yara Stadium, right? They withdraw approval for Baba Yara Stadium. So that be what CAF thought. What did they mean? It means say simply they say the Baba Yara Stadium, no, they no give them permission make we take play international matches again, like because they give we warning. They say fix grass, fix this, fix that. We no listen. The last one, they give us some chance. We take play Angola. Now CAF say they realize say no way. If you go to the Ghana Football Association, their website, they write the full story. Very interesting story where they write. Right? They talk about. They say the state of the pitch. This is what are they like. They say the CAF has withdrawn its approval for the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi, Ghana, due to technical infractions, including an unsuitable playing surface. So viewers, this is what it means. That the park no good. They say the park no good. The decision was made after observations made by CAF during the recent AFCON qualifier between Ghana and Angola. Now, based on these observations, it was determined that the stadium did not meet the required standards for hosting Category 3 international match. This is Category 3, oh.
Not even 2.
So it means that before we go catch 2 and 1, problem day. Now, the CAF team identified several issues, including a playing surface that was deemed unsuitable for competitive matches. The players' playing field had deteriorated significantly with uneven surfaces, poor drainage, and adequate grass cover. It means that the park no be smooth. So if the ball bounce here, then it go bounce there, it go bounce everywhere. Then what the other reason? They say inadequate drainage. It means that if water fall the park top, you know they drain. It sits there. And then inadequate grass cover. They want to say some part of the park, grass no day. That's what CAF talk. Now they say CAF had expressed concerns about the suitability of the pitch for hosting top international fixtures, and they noted that pertinent issues at the venue, as well as others in Ghana, such as Cape Coast Stadium and Accra Sports Stadium. So it means that they want to say Ghana, no, we don't get any proper stadium. The issues they see for Baba Yara, persistent issues. Here, Baba Yara, Cape Coast, and Accra. Given the absence of any other CAF-approved Category 3 stadiums in Ghana, CAF has requested the GFA to select an alternative venue from among those approved by CAF outside Ghana, operative words, outside Ghana, for match day 3 and 4 of the AFCON qualifiers, Morocco 2025. Make I go the Zoom top. Guys, I will come back to you. Honorable, I hope you're still on the Zoom with us.
Absolutely, I'm here.
Thank you so much for staying. I'm sure you heard portions that I read to you from the GFA's own website, from our own summary card. Your thoughts on this? Basically, CAF is saying that Baba Yara Stadium can no longer host Category 3 matches, which are AFCON qualifiers. So Ghana will have to find an alternative outside Ghana or outside the jurisdiction to host match days 3 and 4 of the qualifiers. Match day 3 and 4 will be played in October. We play Sudan back to back. So one game in Sudan and another game somewhere else, which will be deemed as a home game for the Black Stars. Oh no, but your thoughts on this? This is very worrying from a football fan's perspective and from a journalist's perspective. You are in the position of a lawmaker and you work as the chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports. Your thoughts on this? This should be disturbing to you, I'm assuming. And I'm sure you've also spoken to the NSA and you've had a few concerns. But just what do you make of this latest development in relation to the Baba Yara Stadium from CAF?
Thank you, Nathan. Look, we saw this coming. And we pushed the system to react quickly to ensure that they fix this so we don't embarrass ourselves as a country when we tout ourselves and say a football nation such as Ghana definitely should not be asked to go and play home matches outside Ghana or outside its jurisdiction. This we've been trying to avoid. And I'm sure there have been efforts in the past by the government releasing money for renovations in both Baba Yara and Woyome Sports Stadium. What has happened? I'm sure they just give money to cronies to just go and do things anyway, anyhow. And the situation still persists. I mean, why should events be held on football pitches, such as holding self-match on the Cape Coast pitch? Obviously, we all knew Cape Coast was doing well until that self-match, event that was held. And of course, that was the beginning of the devastation to the pitch. That definitely we haven't overcome till now. And so I think the managers of the facilities, once again, the National Sports Authority, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, have failed us as a country. I mean, I was even thinking that with all this amount of money spent in the so-called the building of astroturfs and over 100 of them all over across the country, we can't even boast of one standard one that will rescue the situation. And that a suggestion may be to go and play outside the country. I don't know how. This is the last insult on everything about Ghana. I mean, the pride is as if it's been punched. What is happening? We saw it coming. We spoke about it. And they did sweep it under the carpet, thinking it is politics as usual. We don't play politics with when it comes to sports. These are matters that are worrying.
Honorable, yes, please go on. Sorry, please go on.
Yeah, we spoke about this. We discussed this. We got various assurances. And then people were so-called given contracts to go and rehabilitate. But they've not done anything. They've not done anything, for Christ's sake. And we're paid. And so what is happening? There ought to be a serious paradigm shift, my dear brothers and sisters. In fact, there's the need for all of us to look at it and see how this ought to be avoided. I mean, this I must say, the managers, in fact, the executives should bow their heads in shame. This is where they have brought us. I mean, sports has come to its lowest, point where I'm unable to fathom. This we were all trying to avoid, and it has happened.
Honorable, so now that this has happened, as chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports, what are the potential options left for you? Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Quickly, we have started some meetings as a committee, even in the recess, and we have scheduled to have some meetings by the 22nd of this month, 23rd of this month. And so I'm sure when my colleagues come to the meeting, we'll be able to probably begin inviting the NSA, the ministry itself, and everybody to really tell us. I mean, maybe assure the country through Parliament or through the committee what steps they are taking to sort of mitigate this, to overcome this challenge. I mean, I don't know which alternative pitches are in Ghana that probably may qualify and be approved by CAF before the days, the two matches that are ahead of the Black Stars. So it's a serious matter. We should not play politics with this. As much as possible, I want to urge the executive look at the problem they have caused and see how they come on board and help to overcome this. We are there as a committee. We'll be inviting them. We'll try to push them and for them to act as quickly. And those who were giving monies in the past to renovate various, we probably may have to go back and look at all of that and see what money they gave them, amounts given them, the scope of work, and as to whether they have actually delivered.
Honorable, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate the time you've given us. And we'll follow up. We'll wait to see what the August House of Parliament will do to help the situation. Thank you so much for joining us. That was Honorable Kwabena Woyome, Chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sport. So guys, as the accounts go talk, Ejebo.
I'm not surprised because I've been on this platform myself. Abe Yao, we've discussed this extensively, and for me, I know. But you see, the issue is the surprising thing for me is one, a country of over 60 years, a country that have been to the World Cup for 4 times.
The World Cup, how many times ago?
Four.
06,
4 times.
Four times.
So I ask myself, imagine Argentina, England, Brazil. They talk say they no get standard pitch where they go play them at home games when it comes to FIFA and then CAF. My boss heads roll that very day with FIFA or whatever comic ball or whatever go send them latest. But you see, we sat down aloof, then entertain some things, and that's what we find on ourselves. We put people in position where they be clueless about what they do. Imagine when Prof. Chumesi powers the NSA boss. Some time ago, he get issue with officials. He tell them say, "Obe two or more if you Baba Yara." What the pitch is there for games to be played on. There is no doubt if you won't rank the thing out, but if you need for that be why them highlights say we not get proper words. Even the surface of the pitch. That 5-day event where they do for the Baba Yara there, my boss, I tell you, say, if you step your foot on the pitch, it was so bad to the extent that, but you see, surprisingly, the NSA people were going around radio stations, TV stations, telling we say, oh, it will be ready, no problem. Nobody they argue with you, but you see, the most surprising thing is that while they were telling us that the surface go be ready, you know what did they take? They take fertilizer. Even sprinklers. The day where they start, they do that campaign. They go buy water tank. Then they take the pump. Then so it's like we a joke for this country. Things know once you say things are wrong, you try to prompt the leaders. People when they day top, then ensure say they do the right thing. Then you can say they do politics. Now that they slap you with this thing. Now match day 3 and 4 games. Now that it be up to the FA. It be cost. The travel, the arrangement, everything.
But I know it go excite some people.
Oh no. I know because people will get them a commission. And so, but you see, my boss, we will look at the big. My boss, we will look at the big.
Oh no, of course,
the bigger picture.
Because
you see, the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, the Accra Sports Stadium. The former finance minister Ken Overata, he went to Parliament tell we say the Sipon Sports Stadium is in 95%.
95.
Now my party's attacker. They say if it rain, we storm the blow. You see, say the thing they shake. So okay, it's more of like we've sat down aloof. Then we know the hold anybody accountable. And now look at what we find ourselves. When ourselves.
Mo,
Charlie,
you get any quick?
In the first place, for a country like Ghana to see Baba Yara be the only certified CAF pitch crabbing,
it be criminal.
It be problem. And at a point in time, when I go to Accra Sports Stadium, I ask myself, why say we no go put this pitch because the league ended in June? If we have planned, we had August. Now Kotoko, I've been told to move away from Baba Yara because they want to work on it in 1 month. Now, Samatex in Swatraman, if they qualify for the group stage,
they go play.
And it is not about Black Stars. It's not a big problem.
Yeah, sure.
And our female national teams, they for find venue where they go play. It be problem. But in the first place, we don't have to only rely on one pitch. In Ghana, we have Cape Coast, we have Accra, we have Kumasi, we have Isipon, we have Temale. In fact, Temale has been closed. It is not even certified for Ghana Premier League. You see, so it is a worry for us as a nation. Say, why say we do football? In 1963, we won AFCON, 65, 78, 82. We are a top nation. 2006, 2010. If Ghana no go World Cup, I be news.
Yeah, sure.
So if we no get pitch crowd, why say we go talk say the likes of Egypt, Ivory Coast, Morocco, they hear say Ghana say we no get pitch. We will be qualified.
They say it be disgrace, pal.
Bad. See, this should be the last time. I feel say this matter we CAF take come no. We for bow down our health in shame and then say no, it no go happen again. See, one of our biggest problem, even to our class participating in Africa, be pitch, because if you play on a pitch that is not good and you go to Morocco
and you go meet a proper pitch,
make I tell you this story. You the guy ask Dreams go Mali.
Yeah.
Mali. That day, me then, Abe then, I mean, Ishade can't join you. Then we ask him and say, why as Dreams go Mali, then go play fine football? He attribute them to fine pitch. and they win in Mali. I think they came back to win 2-1 or something. They won 2-1. And I mean, they tell we say it's because of the pitch. Because
Mali,
they tell you, my boss.
Sahelian country.
5 years ago or whatever.
You see the pitch, half the country,
sure.
jihadists take half the country. The other half, they don't get water. It be sand and dust. But they get five CAF approved grounds where they add more.
And that pitch,
okay,
if they talk, they go fit talk you say it be AstroTurf. It be original pitch, grass. And now it be only AstroTurf with the build.
Meanwhile, it's not even up to CAF or FIFA standard. So we just throw the money away just like that.
Anyway, this is Football Made in Ghana for Channel 1 TV. We'll take some quick break. And when we come back, we'll go move on to data and those things because when I parties for soccer, local day around, it be there they day into data. They be more Shaban in people. So it be there they like data and now. You go come back after this short break, make you not go anywhere.